To create songs in the Leaf Trombone iPhone application, Smule developed a state-of-the-art composition interface that makes composing songs easy and fun. By composing songs for Leaf Trombone, you will teach potentially hundreds of thousands of people around the world how to play music. To get started, you need to have a Smule account. It is super easy to set up, so don't get discouraged. This same account will be used for all future applications by Smule, as well as the already existing Ocarina. If you already created one for Ocarina, don't worry about this part. In Leaf Trombone, go to Settings and then Account Settings. Now choose the Smule username and register it. After you successfully registered a name, go back to Account Settings and you will be prompted to set your password to seal the deal. Once you have a Smule account, log into the composer at leaftrombone.smule.com. After logging in, you will be taken to your composer homepage. This is where you will eventually organize and edit your song preferences. To get started composing, click Compose a New Song. The composer is meant to be fun and easy, with just the right tools to keep things simple yet effective. Composing parts to be played by the actual Leaf Trombone is done on the top staff, while parts played by the music box are created on the bottom staff. Before entering notes, be sure and choose the tempo, meter, and root note for the song, as these will affect the way the composer behaves. Click on the staff that you would like to compose for, and then start entering notes by clicking the piano keyboard at the bottom. Choose the duration, plus dot preference, and dynamic level, and then note value. To modify a note, choose that note in the staff, and then re-choose the note duration, dynamic, and value at the keyboard. Multiple notes can be selected at once by clicking one note and then shift-clicking another note. All notes in between will become highlighted. You can select multiple notes out of order using the command click on a Mac or control click on a PC. This is especially useful when creating saved note sequences or shifting multiple notes by an octave. To shift notes by an octave, use the arrows with 8VA and 8VB on them to the left of the keyboard. When entering notes that happen to be the current root note of the song, be sure to choose the right voicing. Do this by clicking the arrow attached to the root note in question. In the app, the note will either appear at the bottom of one octave or the top of another, depending on how you voice it. The only difference between the top staff and the bottom staff, functionally, is that the bottom one, used for the music box accompaniment, spans 6 octaves. To shift up or down an octave at a time, use the left and right arrows at either end of the keyboard. Take some time and experiment to see which octaves sound best for your compositions. Cut, copy, paste, and delete are activated by using the X, C, V, and D keys on your computer's keyboard or the buttons in the Composer toolbar. Each of these actions can only be performed on a single sequence of notes at a time. In order to save sequences of notes so that you can add them with one click later on, use the Create Note Sequence button at the far right of the toolbar. Select a sequence of notes, click this button, name the sequence, and then it will appear in a list of saved sequences just below the toolbar. To enter a saved sequence, position your cursor on the staff where you want the sequence to be inserted, and then click the name of the sequence you wish to insert. To preview your composition in the browser, click the Preview button. Use the checkboxes to choose which parts of the song you want to preview. To preview your composition in Leaf Trombone, you must first save it as a draft in the Composer. Just click the Save button in the toolbar to do this. Then go to Play a Song in Leaf Trombone and choose the My Songs tab. Make sure you are logged in to your Smule account in Leaf Trombone, otherwise you won't see the My Songs tab. Only you will be able to preview or play these songs from Leaf Trombone, but you cannot perform them on the world stage until they have been published. If you want to save a song to edit later, just click the Save button in the toolbar. Now click Back to Songs list. The composition will appear in the Song Drafts category on your Leaf Trombone composition homepage. Clicking Edit will reload the song exactly as you left it. While songs are in the Song Drafts section, you will be the only person able to preview them in Leaf Trombone. In order to make a song available to the world to play, you will need to publish it. Be careful though, because once you publish a song, you can no longer edit it directly. It is possible to make a new version of a published song, which replaces the old one with a new version number. We recommend only using this if you can't get over some mistake in your song. If you want to edit a copy of a song to reuse parts of it, you can do that too. Try to refrain from making multiple versions of the same song though, as this will cause your songs to get lost in the shuffle. And finally, I am pleased to announce the ability to import ocarina scores directly into the Leaf Trombone Composer using the trackback URL in the ocarina score generator. Find the song you wish to import, copy the URL, and use the Import Ocarina Score button in the toolbar of the Leaf Trombone Composer. Simply paste in your URL and boom, there you have it. You'll have to go back and edit the notes to make them the right duration, but at least you won't have to start from scratch. That's it for now. On behalf of the Smule team, I would like to wish you lots of fun and enjoyment when using the composition tool and hope you enjoy Leaf Trombone as much as we enjoyed creating it for you. Smule you later!